Hi guys, it's Matt Feast. I just thought I'd throw a video up together. I want to share something, a company called Hodl. And I've been a member for over 3 months now and it's going very, very well. I started promoting this 2 months ago, and the first month I became a member, I like to do a few testers first and check it out before I go public. But I think this is a very, very good company and it's working. We do have webinars every day and I like that. I like the transparency of the business. I'm going to share how to get involved on the next video, okay? But the concept of this company, okay, is that we're supplying funds to these exchanges, but we're using Hodl as a middleman, okay? And what these exchanges are doing, for example, if you know anything about cryptocurrency, sometimes you want to swap a coin. Say, for example, you want to swap XRP with Bitcoin, or you want to swap Ethereum with USDT, Tether, USDT. Yeah, that's a concept. So what happens is the exchanges charge a fee, okay, and we get part of the fee back. Okay, that's the beauty about it. And also the best thing I do like this is if cryptocurrency comes down in price, you know, if Bitcoin pumps or dumps or whatever, or the market just goes red or goes green, doesn't matter. We still get paid fees because we're lending money to these exchanges. Okay, so this is a great concept. But meanwhile, please watch the video after my introduction of this company. But yeah, it's worth an investment, and the brilliant thing about it, you can actually start with a minimum of $10 of USDT just to test the water out. Pretty amazing. Once you know the concept of this company, you'll start investing more. But I tell you what, guys, I was quite impressed, and it works. And every week I'm getting paid. Okay, we do get paid every day, and also the great thing about it is that we get your deposits back. You have 3 contracts. We'll go for it on the next video. We have 3 contracts, okay, and when the contract ends, you get your deposit back, and obviously you get paid those fees in due course. But meanwhile, please watch the video and take care and have a great day. Enjoy.
Afternoon, evening, wherever you are. Let me probably introduce myself, since I'm the host and the presenter of this opportunity. My name is Dio. I'm 42. Like I mentioned, I live in the Netherlands, close to Amsterdam, the most famous city. And I'm involved in business, in opportunities for the last, I think, about 20 years. Since I was 22, I started becoming an entrepreneur. I did not really like the educational system, with all respect, obviously, but I was feeling like I want to do more in my life, going for some, projects. I got introduced to an amazing business model. And in that model, I found myself, I could express myself. And in the end, after a slow start, which is fine, not everybody is a millionaire in 1 year, I made it to the top, and I'm very honored and happy that I'm sitting here right now presenting to you something in crypto. An amazing crypto project has all got to do with timing. And I know, guys, you probably seen a lot of projects coming in and out every day. You'll be being bombarded with a lot of projects, right? I think I'm right. I think you understand me. And how do you define, which one is fruitful, which one is has got founders with right intentions? We all know, right? In the crypto space, the financial space, a lot of nonsense is passing by. And then you ask yourself, Dio, as an established entrepreneur, why did you join this opportunity, which you are going to present now, and takes only about 20 minutes, guys, maximum maybe even 15 minutes. That's simple how it is. A few things. First of all, I got introduced by people that I really like and trust. Like my best friends are in this opportunity as well. People who mentored me when I was 22, had no idea of business. We're all in the same project again. We basically found each other again, and now we're working on our common goals. So that's one, obviously. Some other fact is that people in this business I'm working with, they built $1 billion companies. I repeat it, so you hear me right. It's not $1 million companies, but $1 billion companies. That's extreme, right? And the other one is, of course, timing. Timing in business might be the most important thing there is. And we are, for the average Joe, like you and me, right now, it was never been so easy to become successful in this industry. I'm convinced of that, because all the knowledge available to us, all the flaws that have been filtered out, it has never been more easy for us to become successful in the industry. And there's a revolution going on right now, an absolute revolution. Most people on this call are maybe a little bit familiar with crypto and terms like Bitcoin and the bull run, which means like, the massive adoption of crypto is just around the corner. Nobody knows exact, obviously, but it's just around the corner and it will happen. And in that particular field of interest, I'm going to present you now something that's called liquidity providing. And when I heard it for the first time, I was like, guys, this must be all over the place because this is brilliant. But it wasn't. We're basically the first, and if we're not, please let me know because I haven't found it out yet. I haven't seen it somewhere else. Basically the first who are introducing this amazing business model for people just like you and me who are maybe for the first time in the industry and wanted to grab something which is, sustainable for the future, which is solid, which is real, which is no nonsense. And I'm so happy that I can present it to you right now. So let me share my screen with you. And I hope you guys are seeing the presentation right now. And I think you guys do. So what I'm going to present to you guys is something called liquidity provision. Be part of the most in-demand crypto product right now. Nobody has it. We have it. So stay with me for 15 minutes. Be part of a multi-trillion-dollar market. Ride the wave of decentralization. That's the thing that comes with crypto, right? You have centralization, the banks and the common system, the old capitalism. And now we are going to a situation of decentralization, bringing the power back to the people. All around the world, people want to convert crypto to fiat and fiat to crypto, because that's basically the first step how you're going to enter the crypto world, because you're not born with crypto. Your parents probably don't have crypto. So there is a need of crypto, and fiat, traditional money, needs to be exchanged for crypto. And basically, because I'm also familiar with the Forex industry, as I run a company in there as well. Those are the biggest markets in the world, like currency exchanges, fiat exchanges, crypto exchanges. Every time there is an exchange from a fiat to crypto or vice versa, a commission needs to be paid. And if you get locked into that type of market, regardless what the price is doing, because it's irrelevant, because you're getting paid on a transaction, it's crazy. OTC desks, that stands for over-the-counter desks. You can take it literally over the counter, buying a bread, you're paying for the bread comes to you. But most of the time, these, of course, are digital marketplaces, but we call it OTC desks, make this possible. You change your dollar or euro or pound, whatever, via an OTC into Bitcoin or another crypto like the USDT, the digital US dollar. That's the most common crypto used for transactions. Bitcoin is more to safe because we all think it's going to grow even faster and to more all-time highs than it did before. So the US dollar, USDT, is also a very known crypto to exchange. There's a gigantic market, and the market is growing every day. We have Genesis, Cumberland, and Galaxy. Those are very big over-the-counter companies. And look at this, 10 trillion in quarterly trading volume. So it means that, let's say, fiat, OTC, OTC, fiat, fiat, OTC, bam, 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 every second, so many transactions. And the total of that transactions, the volume of that transaction is $10 billion only in 3 months, in a quarter. Extremely potential markets with amazing potential. Therefore, guys, an OTC desk needs liquidity. Liquidity is basically, let's say, money. They need money, they need funds to serve their customers. Because if you cannot change your, let's say, I'm the OTC and you bring me the fiat, you bring me $10,000 US dollars, and I can't give you in return the digital dollar before you want to change the dollar to me. What's it worth? I need that digital dollar in stock. And that's where we come in. That's where we come in with a brilliant business model. It's one of the most brilliant. I'll be honest, guys, I'm in crypto since 2016. I'm not saying I'm a really early adapter, but it was before the big wave. And I haven't seen a solution like this yet. I just haven't seen it. And I get proposals basically once a week. So here we come in. We help OTC desks by providing liquidity in return for profits. And it sounds so simple that you think, yeah, Dio, this must be there all over the place because it sounds like a very logical business opportunity. Yes, it is. But in our case, we made a solution where it doesn't cost the OTC anything to get the USDT from us. And usually they also need to buy their digital currencies, usually the US dollar, the USDT, on exchanges, and they always have to pay a fee themselves. But what if there is a solution that we as the common people, the normal people, the average Joe is able to provide liquidity to an OTC? Doesn't that sound good? Absolutely, that sounds amazing, especially when there's a business model attached to it. How is this possible? They charge high commissions. It depends a little bit on the place on earth where you are. For example, Vietnam, there's a lot of competition. Crypto is highly adapted over there. There is maybe 1 or 2% fee. Dubai, maybe 3% fee. But for example, in the Caribbean, it can be up to 10%. Or there are even countries where the fee to change fiat to digital money is maybe even 15%. So this is not even a win-win situation. It's a win-win-win situation because the OTC desks gets liquidity without paying for that in advance. We win as a company because we make a percentage. You win as a provider because you also make a percentage over and over and over again. There's basically no limit. Okay, how can you guys benefit as a customer? You know, as a provider of liquidity, you earn high profits. There is no need to lock in volume, your liquidity, your hard-earned money for years or for half a year, or if you don't want it, only maximum for a month. So you lock your money with them for, let's say, 30, 60, or 90 days tops, maximum. So you get a percentage paid every day for a month, and it totals up. A simple calculation. Of course, the highest return you get when you lock the amount for the longest period of time, for 90 days, is 0.5% per day, which means 15% per month, which equals a total of 45% in 3 months, just for locking your money with the OTC. And then your question, of course, is, Dio, okay, that's a lot of money. That's 4,500 profit in 90 days, 45% profit in 90 days. First of all, what happens after the 90 days? You will get your initial amount. You will receive it back, plus your returns. The best thing about the returns is it's not accumulating, which actually I think is good, and it's being calculated every day, but it's withdrawable every week. So it means if you say, hey, I cannot wait, I don't want to wait 90 days for my 4,500, in case you provided them with 10,000. When you provide them with 10,000, 45% obviously is 4,500 at the end of the 90 days. It's possible. You can also withdraw after a week or 2 or 3. Every time you can withdraw the small portions of the fee which you are entitled to. And how is this generated? Because sometimes you see percentages and you ask yourself, where does it come from? That was my basic question. And obviously, I know a little bit how it works. It comes from the percentages that the OTC asks their customers for changing. And if I provide one OTC with 10,000 USDT, maybe on that same day, they change it 3 times back and forward. And if they charge 2% per transaction, they already make 6%. And they only pay 1% to the company, to us, to the company, 1% a day. So that means with that provided liquidity, it's up to them how many times they change it. It's an amazing model. They can do it 1 time, 2 times, 20 times, depends a little bit on the ask and demand, obviously. Some days it's less, some days it's more. But for sure, they will make much more money than that is agreed to pay us in the contract that we have with them. So in this case, look at this, guys. It is basically free money. It is free money. You just provide and you get the return. That's it. It's as simple as I can make it. Here is the example of 10K. After 30 days, in the example where you only lock it for 1 month, your return is 0.34% a day, which is a total of 10% in that month. So an extra $1,020 is being added to your 10K. It's being paid out automatically after the lock period ends, and you have a very nice solid profit. After 60 days, it's even more percentage-wise, and after 90 days, it's even more. And I already gave the example of 4,500. That is an amazing return. After that, it's all up to you what you do. You say, hey, I want to do it again with 10K. I keep my 4.5 as profit. Or hey, you know what? Now I'm going to do 12,500. I'm going to do 15,000, or I'm going to do only 5K. It's all completely up to you, but you can repeat this cycle as many times as you want. Your wealth is our mission. Daily returns, weekly withdrawals, okay? No locking periods for 6 months, 9 months, 15 months, and they promise you like returns with this and that, and it's backed up by simply nothing. It's just words. Here it's a simple and clear definition where the money comes from. A clear dashboard with all the needed data. You can check everything that you want. A very short lock-in period for maximum flexibility. Again, the minimum is only 30 days, guys. That's nothing. Why now? Because we are at a breakthrough period. We are in a time where, my children might never come to, because the wave may be over. My parents never had this because there was no internet or different internet than now, and not even cryptocurrency. So we are now in a wave which comes by maybe only every 30, 40, 50 years. That's how big it is. It's the biggest shift of wealth probably ever seen by a lot of generations. And that's DeFi, decentralized finance. And it's happening right now. So the adoption is accelerating globally. But did you know that only about 6% of the people have or own crypto or trade a little bit with crypto? Only 6%. The need for liquidity is higher than ever because the adoption is growing and growing and growing. Every day, more USDT, mostly USDT, are needed. And in some places, they can't even get it, And even if they can get it, with us, they get it for free. You understand? Because we are giving them our USDTs for free, and they give us in return, let's say, after they did the transactions. That is a brilliant model. Centralization is happening right now, and it's not happening again in 20 years. It hasn't happened in the 2000s. It's happening right now. Like I said, the biggest shift of wealth in our generation, guys. And I think this is the last one. Start getting profits from your liquidity in 3 simple steps. That's all we need to do. Connect your MetaMask, provide liquidity, send the liquidity, and start getting profits. Can I make it more complicated? No, I just can't. I'm looking for, when I was going through this presentation about how is it too simple? Is it too hard? But I think the balance is amazing. But I'm not going to make it more difficult. Usually when you talk about crypto, you see some numbers, statistics, and you get overwhelmed and you probably don't make a decision. But this is actually what it is. There's nothing more than that. You are just a private bank, a private lender in the crypto world. How does it sound, guys? Are you excited about it? I am definitely really excited about this. To me, it makes perfect sense. To me, I'm like talking all over this day in, day out, since this system came to my attention, and I'm a big ambassador of this amazing project. So thank you very much, guys. This was like a 15 to 20 minutes presentation. I mean, that's also the simplicity of the product, right? If it's so hard to understand and to explain, and we have to sit here for 90 minutes and only crypto junkies can understand, it wouldn't be a good presentation. And now it's an amazing project because even my mom, with respect, would understand that if she put her money somewhere, returns are coming, 30, 60, 90 days, that's all she has to know, right? It's that simple. So basically, I think what we are going to do right now is a Q&A, guys. Can you guys please confirm with me, corporate team, that we do a Q&A right now? So then the chat needs to be opened. No Q&A? Absolutely. We do it on a later base. We have multiple meetings this week. Every week we have a lot of meetings on telling you about the latest things in the crypto industry. And if you want to know more, if you've seen this, and probably like me, when you see it for the first time, you get highly excited about the product that you see. And go to the person who invited you to this call. If he doesn't know all the answers, he knows where to get all the answers, and you can start right away. It's that simple. Again, I'm not gonna make it more difficult than it is. I'm just a very excited guy from the Netherlands who has shown a lot of projects the last 7 years, but this might be the one that I was looking for, and it's solid, it's honest, it's real, and I'm happy to be here. If there's anything that I can do for you guys, I'm planning to do a lot of presentations. all around the world, digitally, physically. So I'm here to stay. So let me know. We can get in touch. And if you want me to do a presentation for your group privately, I'm all open to that. I'm definitely looking forward. And therefore, I would like to end the presentation. I would thank you very, very much for your time and listening to the biggest shift in wealth that's ever going to happen. So take advantage of it. See you guys soon. Merci.
Right, hi guys. Right, you're into the actual platform itself. Okay, so if you're a new person just coming into the business, and what you need to do, you need to get used to the platform. But what you need to do when you first come, you get my referral link, and if you click on this side button here, you do have lots of options how to sign into the platform. Okay, I'm actually using MetaMask, and I've been using them for years. You can actually use other wallets recommended here. Okay, so let's do it with MetaMask. Okay, I'm connected anyway, so let me just connect to it. Make sure it's connected properly. Okay, so it's just going through its cycle at the moment. Okay, here we go. I'm straight in there. That's where my if I know I'm logged in properly, I can see my wallet address there. Okay, right. What you need to do, you need to really get used to this platform. You know, it just takes a bit of time, because obviously when you actually sign into a new platform, it just goes over your head. You need to get familiarised with it, really, get used to it. Okay, but the first thing you really need to do is make a deposit. Okay, so you need to go to, here we go, opportunities up here on the left hand side. Okay, you click on that. There's a middle button here of liquidity provisions. That's the one you want to pay, okay, or make a deposit. So click on that, okay, and it's in this window here will pop up, okay, and you need to make a deposit. The minimum deposit is roughly about, say, $10, $15, $20 or whatever. Obviously upwards. I've paid quite a lot of money into this business because I trust them. But I'll show you that in a minute. But anyway, meanwhile, you add liquidity. So you add liquidity. This window here will pop up. Okay, you put your amount in here on this space here, the liquid amount of space that you want to invest. Okay, but you have options. You have three options. You can have locked in for 30 days. It's going to pay 0.3% daily, so 0.34% daily. Or you can lock it in for 60 days for 0.4% daily, okay? Or 90 days, which you get paid 0.5% daily. That's what I've chose, okay, because you get more return on investment, okay? These are my investments, as I said earlier on, okay, which I've paid into the platform, going back about, say, 3 months ago. So $1,000 there, 90 days contract, 0.5%. And it expires in 4 days, and I will get my original deposit back. I've virtually been paid that every day, okay. So that's a bonus. Hey, it's a very good company. It's working. There's other contracts I've done as well for $10 just to test it out. I did a YouTube video to show people that the minimum deposit is $10 just to get your feet wet, really. But I put my money where my mouth is, about $1,000, $100, $300, you know, and it's working. It's paying me a good little return on investment every day, 0.5% a day, and plus I can withdraw every Mondays, which I do, and I just either re-enroll it over here, okay, and now that means re-compound it, okay, or I can withdraw it. It's entirely up to me, you know, but I do like the passive income, and I'm getting paid every week, withdrawing every week, and I get paid obviously every day, you know. But it's something to look into, guys. You know, if you really want to kind of learn how to do this, we do have a very good Telegram group, okay, but only for paid participants only, okay, and it's working. We have webinars every day of training, and also how to build a online business with HODL. We do have training on that. It's up to you. Or you can just be a passive income earner. Not a problem. It's an option there. So most people are passive income earners, but you can actually build a team with this company. It's entirely up to you. So you do have an option there. Yeah, and also we do have opportunities within the platform as well. So if you click on this button here, you can actually see other opportunities. This is the main one, is HODL, okay, which I'm talking about now. But you can actually go to Akita Writer, which is very similar what we do, but they're all joined in to the company. You don't have to do this. I haven't done it, but some people might be interested. You might be interested in NFTs. It's entirely up to you. You can actually buy NFTs. Okay. Just get used to the platform, really, to be honest with you. This is not really my cup of tea, but most people like NFTs, okay? But it just gives you an option. You can just get involved in this. And if you go to opportunities again, there's another one which is True Breath, which is this one here, okay? Just go through it, it's purchase exclusive packages is, just have a look at it. You can have 15 sessions of sauna or whatever, I don't know, It's one of those things that they've added it on. There will be more other businesses added onto the platform in due course. But the main thing I'm really interested in, this is me personally, is I like to hodl my my USD and turn it to my profits every day, and get paid every week. That's my way of doing it, and I'm very happy with that. But some people want to go to the extra mile and do other opportunities within the platform. So it's entirely up to you. But I do like HODL, and I like how they do this. And it's one of those things. It's going to pay me a good return on investment every week, and I'm virtually using my liquidity to lend to other exchanges. That's what it is, really, guys. Because your money is going to exchanges, okay, and they're borrowing off HODL. Obviously, where I funded it, and they pay the exchanges, okay, a fee, and we get part of the fee, okay. And how they do this is when you actually swap your coins, or when people swap their coins on exchanges, like for example, let's say they've got XRP and they want to swap it back to USDT, there's a fee there, and the exchange charges them a fee, okay. Obviously, the exchange makes money, and then we make money by the exchanges paying us a nice little fee. And that's how we do it. We're virtually lending money to exchanges. Basically, we're becoming a bank. You're your own bank. That's what it is. It's this is how it's happening now, because I've done a lot of businesses online, and this suits me down the ground, because at the end of the day, you don't have to worry about Bitcoin or any currency going up and down. If it goes down or it goes up, fine, great. But we get paid fees. That's the difference, okay? So it doesn't matter what the crypto market's about, or it doesn't matter, because in the day we get paid fees, because everybody wants to swap their coins and use exchanges to do that, to do this. This is the way. Anyway, any questions, any answers, please reach out to me. All my information will be below the video, okay, in the description box. And any problems, any issues, please reach out to myself. You can either leave a message on my YouTube channel, or you can send me some information via my Facebook page, or you can actually reach out to me on Telegram, okay, and I'll talk, no problem. And also, if you're really interested, I can do a one-to-one Zoom call. If you're really a big investor and you want to really find out the ins and outs of this company, I'm to hand to do a one-on-one Zoom call. But meanwhile, have a great day. Thank you very much for watching the video. I really appreciate it, and hope to see you inside. Catch you later. Have a great day.